You will be the center of attention. Do you hear me? You will be the center of attention. God is going to cause people to see you the way that he destined them to see you. They will know that you are a child of the King. He will put you in place of people that have taken over your life. He will remove those people that tried to take your place. They will no longer be able to stand in your position again, because this is not what God called it to be. He shall speak and things shall change. Do you hear me? You shall be the center of attention. Let me tell you something. See, when God shows up, he speaks out and he speaks and he causes things to grow. He will speak something and it will form. That's the way he works. See, the way that he's going to do it, he's going to call you the lender and not the borrower, above and not beneath. He's going to make you the head and not the tail, because listen, in Deuteronomy 28:13, it says that try it for yourself. Listen, he's going to put you in a place where people have to see you and they will have to respect you, because those people that will last are going to be first, and you will be first and not last, above and not beneath. Do you hear me? He's going to make sure that he causes things to change in your situation, where people will call on you first and they will forget about those people that's talking nonsense. That he will not allow those people to overcome you, because it is not their season. It is your season and your time to be blessed. When you speak life over yourself, you cause things to shift, just like the God in you, because the God in you is the God above, and he's the one that speaks. When you speak, he will make things change. He will cause your life to change. He will shift the atmosphere just for your life, just for you. He will shift the atmosphere. When you call God and you tell him, I need your help, I need your assistance, he's going to show up and show out in that situation. See, I'm telling you, when you become the center of attention, just make sure you remain humble. Make sure you continue to show your life and your love according to what he's doing to it. Make sure you give him all the glory. He's going to make sure you continue to shine and you begin to show up everywhere you go, because that's what he wants for you. See, the thing about it, it's all about the commandments. There's things that he commands, though. See, that's the thing. We tell everybody about all these good blessings, but there are certain stipulations. We have to go by his commands and do what he tells us to do. Remain humble when God causes you to shine above. I'm telling you, remain humble when he makes you the lender and not the borrower. I'm telling you, the things are going to shift and it's going to continue to flow. God says this time they will not stop you. You know how you start things and you begin to see the flow and the growth of things in your life, in your business, at your job, in your business, at your home, with your family, and things start to shift and it starts to go good, and then all of a sudden things start to slow down. God says this time it will not slow down. This time it will not stop. It is your time and your season. This time you will continue to flow. It's going to be an overflow of blessings, an overflow. He was going to fill your cup up. He's going to fill the cup up for you. He's going to make sure that you continue to follow in his lead. I'm telling you, once you continue to do what he says for you to do in his commandments, when he commands you to do something, he's going to make sure he shows you up. He's going to show out. See, God has called you to be a leader. See, you are not to be a follower. You're only to follow him. But he's the leader. But then he makes you the leader over the people that he's given to you. When you lead people down the right path and you cause them to do what God is calling them to do, when you lead them down the right path, he's going to make sure he surely causes your steps to be ordered. You will be going down the right path. God will cause your steps to be ordered in him. He will not allow the things that the enemy has tried to portray you and place on your track, especially like when you're going down that path. The enemy will try to set up traps. He will set up traps and schemes to cause you to stumble. But God says this time you will see every scheme. You will know everything that the enemy placed before you, because I will send my angels before you. He will always cause the angels to hold you up. Do you hear me? See, they that dwell in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. He will cause his shadow to be over you so that the enemy cannot hurt you. You will be underneath his mighty wings and he will protect you in every way. He will show you and give you the wisdom and knowledge. Wisdom says, I call on you. I have called you. It says wisdom calls out in the streets. She lifts her voice in the square. See, he's calling you to wisdom. Wisdom is calling you and crying out for you to receive the wisdom that you need, because she raises a voice so you can know the ways of God. And when you reach out and you allow God to give you that wisdom and you ask God, that's what I want. I want you to give me the wisdom that I need. Show me the wisdom that I need. God will show you that, and he will cause the enemy to stumble. When he calls he will cause your enemies to fall on the traps that they placed over you. The enemy is going to fall over his very traps. See, the attention that you're going to receive, you're going to need the wisdom that God is giving you. Because listen, he says, I will give you the very words to speak when I tell you to speak something. When he calls you up to speak to someone, or he puts you in front of a group of people or a crowd of people to talk to them, to speak, he will give you the very words through his wisdom and his knowledge, through his Holy Spirit. See, his utterances, the Holy Spirit gives us utterances. He speaks through us and gives us the things that we need to say and the things to do. So when he calls, Spirit is going to place you in front of a lot of people. He's going to make sure that he causes you to be the center of attention wherever you go. So you better get ready, because these blessings are coming in real fast and real strong. Real good. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be blessed and continue to allow God to give you his glory. Allow God's glory to shine upon you. Don't let nobody steal your joy, and continue to walk by faith and not by sight. Know that the Lord is calling you now to bring these things towards you, to be able to succeed in life, and to continue to show off that you are the head and not the tail, above and not beneath, that you are the center of attention. Allow his grace to shine upon you. That's what he's going to do. So continue to follow his commands and be blessed. Peace, love, and light.